Good afternoon. Today I'm going to talk about what I'm an expert in and the harsh reality of it. I'm not an expert in anything. When one looks at the diction definition of an expert, it is one with a special skill or knowledge representing mastery of a particular subject. Well, growing up at the age of 2, I thought I was a master of tying my shoe. But the reality of it is, I don't even think I have shoes that tie anymore. Most shoes are slip-ons, or they have the shoelaces that are already tied. But in today's society, there's that misconception that everyone is a master. Everyone is an expert at everything. And the harsh reality of it, to be an expert, to master one task, to me, you must be the best in the world. You must have that skill to be in a place that no matter what is going on, you can master it. So with that in mind, I would have to say I'm not an expert at anything. I want to continue to grow and learn things, and I have a lot of loves and interests, but that doesn't make me an expert on any of them. What makes an expert? I think there's several factors that can deem a person an expert, but 5 characteristics that I think make a real expert is knowledge, is having the information as well as knowing where to gather more, where to seek more information, and being able to apply it, which leads into the second one, experience. You've got to be able to experience different realms in order to apply that knowledge. Communication is the third. Being able to teach that or communicate to one another what you've learned is huge. You have to be able to do that. Connectedness. This is where I think social media comes into a huge factor. We've got to be able to connect or exchange ideas to those maybe who aren't right next to us, to those on the internet who are trying new things, but they're across the ocean. The fifth would be curiosity, never being satisfied with one answer or one solution or one way to solve it. You've got to be able to want to learn more. I think a lot of experts, or the so-called experts, are lacking is that they can't relay the information. They can't teach it to anyone. They know how to do it, but they don't know how to teach those skills and onset knowledge. In a lot of studies, such as subjects in math and history, there's that false pretense that started from an early onset that once you've learned a problem in math or you've created a problem or a solution, that you are the expert at that because you created it. But entirely, you're not. You're just simply the creator. You're not the master. I think society has a lot to attribute to these false pretenses that everyone's an expert or master at this or that. In Generation Z, we see that a lot of kids are entitled to believe that, and it's simply because they're the largest generation that has been raised by helicopter parents. They have been attributed to believe that they have given more guidance and direction and support and coaching than any other generation in history. So they're built to believe that they're the best of the best. When in reality, they're going to go through life struggling with that belief. There are a lot of people out there who perceive themselves as experts. I am not one of them, but there are a few ways that you can tell if they really are an expert or not. I would say commitment. It's easy to be involved or excited or enthusiastic about one thing for a short period of time, and then once that excitement wears off, there's no passion for it, no passion for that subject or that field. Authenticity. One needs to be able to practice what you preach. The third is openness, that there's no secrets, there's nothing to hide. They're willing to have that communication with you. I think open-mindedness, if they're not able to acknowledge or be okay with a new approach to solving a solution, I don't think that they're wanting to learn anymore. And clarity, if they can't relay the information that they're understanding to that knowledge of an expertise, then more than likely that information is false. It's not that I don't want to have the title as being an expert in any subject, but it's not true. I don't want the credibility that I have mastered anything when in reality I haven't mastered at all. I just want to be able to enjoy the things that I enjoy and not have the pressure of being considered an expert or master at anything.